a cat. Have you ever thought about something called the ragdoll cat? Something that's floppy and fluffy and welcoming and just gorgeous. Well, cats in some cultures have had a certain meaning. In ancient cultures, such as in Japan, it means good fortune and prosperity. Sometimes in the Chinese culture, it means something that's, a cat is resembling something that's agile and kind-hearted. And in the Vietnamese culture, they actually don't even have a year of the rabbit, they have a year of the cat. Tell me about showing these cats in a competition.
Well, we have a lot of organizations, but one of the biggest organizations out there is TICA.
Okay. And what does TICA stand for?
The International Cat Association.
Okay.
And we have a lot of judges from everywhere, and we have shows kind of everywhere as well.
Okay.
The clubs can invite judges from their local, or they can bring them in from like London, China, anywhere basically.
So really international.
Yeah.
So what do you judge a cat on? So if that cat was in a competition, what would they be looking for?
Well, for each breed, we have a standard. So each cat's standard is a little bit different.
Okay, so for this cat?
So they have a modified wedged head, medium ears, and it's weird in wording, but on top as on the side, so it should be like kind of set there. And a really cool thing is that their eyes, the outer corner should connect where the ears are, so like here to here at the bottom of the ears.
Oh, you mean like the line?
Yeah,
The line connects.
Yeah.
Oh, like a good eyeliner.
Yeah. And then they have a gentle curve on their nose, so not like a straight line, not an L. It's very gentle, very kind of gentle swoop.
Okay.
They have they're supposed to have a really strong jaw, so a way to tell is that if you kind of pull their head back and you align your finger from the tip of the nose to the tip of the jaw, you can see it's a straight line. That's how you know it's super like strong.
Oh, so have you done judging?
Not yet, I can't.
But are you studying to be a judge?
Yeah, I'm working towards my requirements right now.
So what's involved with becoming a judge? When you say you're working towards your requirements, do you have to take an exam? Do you have to apprentice? And like what's involved with that?
There's two different ways. The way I'm going is as one of the breeder way. So I have to become a licensed head clerk, a licensed master clerk, at the entry clerk twice.
It's like different belt levels in karate or something almost.
And then I have to show manage a show.
And what does that entail? What is show managing a show mean?
So you have to put on a show and
you have to host it.
Yeah, you have to host it basically.
So when you bring a kitten to your house, how long does it take before the cat acclimates to everyone in the family?
I will say we always tell the owner you have to be quarantined for 2 weeks.
2 weeks, okay.
2 weeks. We asking them, put them in quiet space, like an office or second bedroom.
Something that does not get a lot of foot traffic in the family, so it won't be busy. About Lykoi, the werewolf cat, as well as Sphynx, the velvety hairless cat. So, Anna, I'd like to know, when somebody goes in and adopts a kitten from you, and they take it home, how do I socialize that cat with the family? And which breed acts differently?
Well, taking a kitten home for the first days, I always recommend to put the kitten in the heart of the home.
Okay.
So if that could be your bedroom or one of the kids' bedrooms, but just a small bedroom where the kitten can get used to the new environment, new noises of the home, new smells, and just get used to everybody one at a time to minimize the possible stress to wait for the cat to approach you. Especially kittens love just walking straight up to you and introducing themselves, and they're very, very friendly, extremely loving, and they're amazing.
That the way you're describing these breeds is that there's kind of two personalities that would want to adopt one breed over the other. And I'd like you to correct me if I'm wrong or if I'm off base. But to me, it seems like if I wanted a Lykoi, I'm more adventurous as a person. I like exploring, right? Maybe I'm a bit more edgy and I'm willing to take a couple of risks. That Lykoi fits my personality. But if I'm going for a Sphynx, I'm a little bit more cultured and refined, and I like doing my regular routines. I enjoy my spa days, and I'm a bit more willing to be pampered. And that it would be the personality that would go well with a Sphynx. Do you agree with that, or do you
love it. I love it. I love what you just said. But most people that own a Sphynx, they actually own a Lykoi as well.
They do?
Yes. So,
really? So it's not one breed per household?
Yes.
They
So,
actually own one of each?
yeah, and that's most people. So every time I have a Lykoi going home, it's about maybe 80% chance they already have a Sphynx or a couple Sphynx at home as well.
Really?
Love walks.
Really? On a leash?
Yes, they learn to
Okay.
play fetch. They learn their name. They come when they're called. They love learning new tricks. So they're very much of a...
See your cat?
Yeah, of course. They have very much of a dog personality.
Okay.
And they're extremely active and playful. That's where the monkey comes in.
Oh, how cute.
Yes, very active, very playful. They're always everywhere. So they can be jumping around, and it's a very, very active breed.
So when you have guests come over, do you ever tell them don't reach out and pet the cat? Or do you have to be worried about drafts? Like I see that this guy has a little sweater on him. Does he get cold, or
Yes,
does he like wearing clothes? Because sometimes dressing pets up in clothes is just so adorable.
He's used to wearing his little sweaters. But yeah, he doesn't mind the little sweater.
He has a special skincare routine. Do you have to do anything unique, or like put on lotion so he doesn't get dried out? Or
no, you can do a little bit of coconut oil.
Coconut oil. Oh, okay.
If
So
you
that's good for your
see-
skin.
Yeah, it is.
It actually makes your hair shiny too, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's very good for them. The main thing with Sphynx is coconut oil. They're prone to skin infections. So coconut oil is a oil that works with antibacterial and antifungal as well.
Oh,
so
wow.
It's perfect for them. Right after a bath, just a little bit of coconut oil, and that's
So
perfect.
do you do your nightly skincare routine and then have a skincare routine for midnight also?
Not
Both.
nightly, but yes, he has his own little
Do you have
skincare
spa day with your cats at all? Like, do you lay out and have the little cucumber circles on your eyes? And
I wish, but it's more like if I'm on a spa day with cucumbers, they'll be the ones trying to like play with the cucumbers.
to bat it off and everything.
Yes, that's them. They're very...
I understand that they really like being high up and looking at their kingdoms.
There's catios.
Catios. Tell me about that.
Yeah, there's catios that people can build, and we love them because it keeps them entertained all the time, and they really enjoy going up the trees and playing with each other. They're very active. It's a very active breed, outgoing. They are not the type of cat that's going to hide away. They are the type of cat that's going to want to go and introduce themselves.
Oh.
So it's very
Well, I'm noticing that he has such adoring gazes at you. He just keeps loving looking at you.
yeah, he's a little pumpkin.
So that's adorable. So outgoing, you think that means that they're going to be able to make friends with the dog, and they can make friends with the little kids? Are they okay around kids?
Oh, yes, definitely. I have 4 of my own, so they're all used to being with children, watching cartoons in the morning with my kids, cuddling under the blankets. Yeah, they're all used to that already.
They went ahead and took their ships and started dominating the ports, those trade routes. And on these ports were sailors, and the sailors would need to have their food supply, and the food supply would sometimes be attacked by vermin, rodents, rats. And they needed a way to keep that in check. And so they introduced a very large cat. Now, these cats were working cats. They were on the ships in order to not only keep the food supply safe from rodents, but those rodents had plagues, they had diseases. So these cats became an incredible, valuable aspect to any ship's crew. And remember, these cats originally came from Alexandria, Egypt. So when these ships ported and docked At port, these cats sometimes would escape and mingle into the general population and crossbreed. And one day, these cats eventually made it into the United States. Fast forward to modern day, and in Maine, we understand that this might be one of the original sources of a Maine Coon cat. 1800s, there was a best in show, and a Maine Coon cat named Cozy actually won that for the best cat in show. Is it possible for a large cat like this to actually be a companion animal?
Absolutely. In fact, they make a fantastic companion animal. We actually have some partner catteries who specialized in therapy cat Maine Coons, specifically for special needs children and adults.
Really?
That work as PTSD type therapy for autistic children. They work fantastic for that. Because they are more tolerant than the typical cat, they allow you to, you can manhandle them, you can play with them, you can be more spontaneous, and they're not going to go run away and hide.
So Hank the cat ran as an independent. He was a tie-wearing furball from Springfield, Virginia, and he did net fewer votes than the human candidates, but the Democrat Tim Kaine and the Republican George Allen actually got more votes than Hank. However, Hank understood, and by the end of the campaign, when voting was counted, he actually graciously ceded his election. Also, an opponent ran an ad against him. It was a true catty attack ad.
Hank wants your vote for Senate, but what do you really know about Hank? Hank has never released his birth certificate, his tax returns, and has never responded to allegations that he used catnip. But Hank forced females to undergo an ultrasound before being spayed? We need more facts and fewer fat cats in Washington.
It's okay to vote the humans out. It's okay to elect Hank for Senate.
She can literally bite through probably 15 layers of blanket. It's not so fun and cute anymore.
Now, how high can they jump?
The male Maine Coon is a 9-foot vertical leap.
9 feet.
9 feet.
So that brings a new perspective
When
to
you are
cat-proofing your house.
Yes, when you were talking about Maine Coons, typically when you're talking a cat, you cat-proof up to about 5 feet height. When you're talking about a Maine Coon, you have to be looking at every possible place in your home.
Chandeliers.
They're fans.
They can jump on top of the blades of a ceiling fan?
We refer to them as a person, not just as an animal, because they have their own personality. They have their likes and dislikes, wants and wishes and hopes and dreams, just like humans do.
Right, absolutely.
And some want the older single lady who they're going to be the focus, the center of attention, the diva cat. Some cats want that. Some cats want families with tons of children. And if the family's going to be gone for extended 10, 12 hours a day, we say a pair is better.
You also could have your own little politician right in your own home. And it's a key factor about why animals might make a very good companion. Maybe you want to have a secretary of nap time in your own little government in your house. So we'll see you next time. And until we bond again.